So yeah, we've been given strict instructions to sit under our pictures. I think we've got it right. So welcome both of you, and thank you for being here today. So we're just going to talk about some of the themes that we've raised in the blueprint, and let's just start with growth generally. So Liubov, let's just talk about brand growth. What does it mean for you at Electrolux and in your experience?
I think that now we are kind of at the stage of entering the fifth industrial revolution, so the needs of the people are changing by the minute, and it's very hard to predict how AI will forever change or continuously change the way how we interact with the brands. So in Electrolux, we actually COVID reinforced the growth of the business, and now we are facing lots of challenges, as well as many other brands in other industries. But I strongly believe that the crisis creates an opportunity to start acting differently and engaging with your consumers in a different way. So like many other brands, we are investigating new opportunities like reinventing who we are and how we talk to people. And we are considering different new ways of acting and being prominent on the market, like providing the opportunities to rent instead of owning your own machines, or to democratize the business. And what we did as an insights, we actually map out all the opportunity spaces, platform them in the segments, and define the direction that would be meaningful for the business. And I hope that you will see the results of our work in the next 2 to 3 years. I cannot promise earlier because our business is associated with the longevity of time to make a difference.
Great. That's a fascinating example, the idea of renting.
Or second-hand market.
Yeah.
So there are many opportunities how you can interact with people at the different level.
Yeah, sustainability leads into that too. Yes, fascinating. And Camille, by the way, you can take photos now, so feel free to take them. Only good ones, please. My strike rate's about 1 in 10 is a good one, so keep going. Camille, how about you at Kraft Heinz? What are the challenges and opportunities for growth for you today?
At Kraft Heinz, we have faced a lot of challenges, a lot similar, I would say, to other big company regarding the retail pressure and inflation. So we had some issue with consumer demand and the pricing situation. But I think in terms of opportunity, we've got really strong household name. Obviously, we have Heinz, which is a clear favorite from consumer, but we also have very strong local jewels, some brand like ABC in Indonesia or Orlando in Spain, which consumer really love. So I think we have really the opportunity to leverage that love to continue being relevant for consumer, but also find new opportunity for communicating to consumers via new channel. We've done a communication where we were putting Heinz within a video game. Fortnite, I believe. I'm not a very good gamer. But it was a really good opportunity for us to communicate with a new audience while keeping our core asset.
Yeah, so a nice way to predispose more people.
Exactly.
So let's talk a bit about the strategic driver, the growth driver, and the growth accelerators. Liubov, which one most resonates with you, either in your experience at Electrolux or your previous experience at Colgate, for example? Let's talk about whether it's being meaningfully different to more people, predispose more people, be more present, or find new space. Which one is interesting to you right now?
I think that all of these elements are very important, as well as what Byron Sharp suggests, like grow the penetration and frequency. And the question is how to really act within your business. And that's why I really appreciate your question comparing like these two different businesses. I had the privilege to work as an inside professional in fast-moving goods and in white goods. So, and the way how you act is completely different. So if you are growing the penetration of the brand that has already reached almost 90% globally, so how are you going to do that? And the way how we did it in Colgate, we tried to premiumize the business. So Colgate is a mainstream, so you can premiumize it. And also revolutionize to create an ecosystem around the products that you sell. So we start moving away from being just toothpaste to the set of the products to take care about your mouse conditions and the health overall, creating the digital and technological capabilities to assess and evaluate how healthy you are, because probably not everyone knows that your mouse conditions is linked with your systemic body, and you can predict by your mouse how healthy you are. In Electrolux, I think that we have different challenges because the frequency of usage of the machine is not very high across the globe. So, for example, in Latin America, only 2% or even less use dishwashers. So you need to reinvent and to provoke the new patterns. And that's very hard to do. And the way how we act on that challenge is try to set up the emotional connection with the people, to engage with them at the different level, and to stop talking about the functionality and to start talking about their problems, to start engage with them using their language, their problems, and elevate it, as well as trying to find the emotional benefits of what we are doing. So we're not washing your clothes, we are helping you to save your memories because we're taking care about your clothes. So this type of things. And of course it's different. Every market is unique, and you need to digest the concept, and what you are doing in Kantar is amazing and beautiful. So I'm waiting for this booklet and would be hunting for it. But it definitely needs to be grounded and adopted within the peculiarities and the specificity of the business.
Yeah, really, really good point. And to your point, we agree with Bar and Sharp on some elements, but not on others. But more on that later. Camille, how about you as the growth driver and the growth accelerators? Which of those is important to you right now? Being means for you different to more people, predispose more people, be more present or 5G space. What are your, what's your thinking?
I think a bit like Lucia was saying, it's all of them are important, but I would say predispose more people and finding new spaces would be the one that align the most with our strategy and our need as a company. I think predispose more people is one that we need to carry on doing because obviously we have that strong equity, we have that strong love that consumers have, but we need to carry on leveraging that and making sure that convert into actually purchase and using of our product. And that goes hand in hand with finding new spaces. And finding new spaces is not just about innovation. Obviously, innovation is a key part of it, where we want to ensure that we have new product, bringing new news and more relevance to answer consumer needs, but also finding new way of communicating and also partnership. So as an example, we've done a very good partnership on pasta sauce, where we partner with Absolute Vodka. And while it sounds a bit counterintuitive to start pasta sauce with vodka, it was actually leveraging knowledge that we had from consumer. And also it resulted in bringing new audience and an ability to bring some freshness to a category that might not be as exciting. So I think that's how you find those new spaces, and the framework will be very helpful for that.
And just a little bit on the vodka pasta sauce question. How was that branded? What was the hierarchy of branding? How did that show on the packaging or in the communication?
So for those who haven't seen it, we had our pasta sauce pack and bottle with behind the outline of the Absolute. So it was very much a Heinz product, but with Absolute as a key partner. So it was leveraging Absolute, some of the Absolute code with our product at the front.
It's certainly an innovation that, maybe...
If you haven't tried it, it actually tastes really nice.
Okay, we'll all go out and rush by it in Tesco Metro after this. Thank you. Let's move on now a little bit to the future and what the kind of emerging challenges are. So obviously we've spoken about the blueprint for brand growth is targeted at CMOs. What do you think the challenge will be for CMOs, coming up this year and in the future? And how can insights teams support and help them?
I think at this time we have lots of challenges, as I said, and one of them is to define the direction to grow. And I believe that insights team plays a fundamental role in defining these opportunity spaces, like what we have done, like mapping out different opportunities, giving the right mathematical evaluation and the importance to the business and suggesting the direction to go. But there are many other challenges like fragmented media environment or digitalization or data mining. And I guess at that particular time, what we are doing as an insights community plays a greater importance. And the way how we can convey our importance is obviously to be better connected with the business, to listen, to participate in the conversation, and trying to act on the challenges and to be a business partner. So definitely.
Yeah. And Camille, how about you? What do you think the challenges for CMOs will be this year?
Well, very, very similar to what you've just said. I think the fragmentation, obviously, of communication and touch point with consumer is a key challenge. The reduced attention span and loyalty of consumer is another one. So I think CMO they have their work cut out. They're going to have a lot of things to think of, but they can count on their inside team, I would say, to really be a strategic partner. I think the inside team in general have to really step up in terms of being much more of a driving force within the organization, because the consumer needs are evolving so quickly. That's our role, is very much to bring that forward and to support. Having a framework and a way really to help understanding where the growth can come from and where the growth should come from is one area where the inside team should leverage. With, I would say, data analytics and leveraging new tools. So I know we keep talking about AI and generative AI, but there's a big space and big opportunity here to make that more of an integral part of the way we do work.
Do you mean behind the scenes?
Yes.
As much as...
Exactly. Yeah. Not necessarily straight to the stakeholder, but more as a tool.
That's a fascinating discussion. I'm going to call a halt to it there. We've covered quite a lot of ground in a few minutes. So Liubov and Camille, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you.